What's up, world? It's your boy Anubis, and we are playing these new maps, the Black Ops Escalation, fumbling on the words, map pack. We are playing the new maps, and we are playing on Hotel, which is by far my favorite one so far. I like Hotel, I like Convoy, and the other two, I mean, they're alright, but it just, all these maps really depend on the caliber of players you're playing with. I mean, this game right here, I mean, we weren't playing with that good of players, but at the same time, these guys were camping, and these guys were just running around in random spots of the map. Like, I don't blame them though, because the guys that were running around in random spots were doing the fun things. Like, I killed a guy in this game who was playing the piano, which you can do. Go up to the piano in a hotel and knife the keys, and you can play the piano like that. You know, not like a song or anything, but yeah, you play it. And check this out. Sit down the whole team to start. Whole team. We were playing against 3 guys to start the game. I sat them all down. Yeah, I felt good about that. Right at that moment, I was just like, everyone was like, where are they all at? And I'm like, kill, kill, kill. I got him! They're like, damn, do you even need us to play? And here's the dude playing the keyboard right here. He had no clue. He had no clue I was right there. Anyways, let's talk about these maps, guys. Especially let's talk about Hotel, because we're going to be doing a video on each one of these maps, giving my review on it, my impressions on it, all that jazz. So I guess I'll start off with my first impressions of this map. First impression of Hotel, I would have to say was I was excited for this map, and getting into it, and when I played it, I thought it was a little bit bigger than I had expected. You know, I thought Hotel was going to be like one building, kind of like the Hotel off of the Halo Reach map. I don't know if any of y'all played that. I barely played it myself, but I thought it was going to be a bit more like that, where it was one building, maybe 2 or 3 levels, and everyone was fighting through there. But I'm pleasantly surprised with this, because although this map is bigger than I expected, it's a very well constructed map. It has really good alleyways on the left and the right. It's got a lot of places where you expect people to camp, so it's easy to find enemies. So with that out of the way, I guess I can talk a little bit about some what I think about the map now. And that is, yeah, like I said, I like it. But let's talk about more about strategy. I mean, I would say to do well on this map, you have to run around the outside, guys. And you're going to see me run around the outside quite a bit. When I run through the middle, I tend to get killed more often than not. So running around the outside is the best way. Now, there's 2 ways to run around the outside. One way is outside with the alleyway, like the walkway that goes downstairs and up on the other side. That's the dangerous side, and I don't recommend it. I recommend the side I'm on right now, through the bathrooms, the locker rooms. I recommend this side, because this side has a lot of cover because you're in buildings, and you can keep yourself to more one-on-one combat. Because every time you go outside, you're opening yourself up to multiple alleyways. They can shoot you from the windows, and you don't want that to happen. So run around this side. This is by far the safest side to run around, because you have so much cover from the windows. Now, this is what I'm going to say, guys. For all you people out there who like to camp, be creative with how you camp in this game, because if you camp in those windows, you're going to get a couple kills. Yes, I mean, those windows are hot spots. Those windows, you can see everybody who runs through the open. But you want to be creative with how you're camping, and at least use a motion sensor. Alright, put down your motion sensor so you know when they're coming to kill you, because people will revenge kill you like crazy. Alright, they will revenge kill you, and that guy just bushwookie snuck past both me and my teammates somehow. I see him now when I run past him in the review, but I didn't see him in the game, unfortunately. But anyways, if you guys are going to camp in the windows, make sure I would say don't camp in the windows personally. I would say if you want to go there and get some kills, yeah, go to the window, get 2 or 3 kills, and then dip out of there, because people will try and revenge kill you, and that's a really easy spot to get revenge killed from, because they can shoot you anywhere from the outside area, or they can just come up behind you and kill you that way. There's so many ways to come up. There's 2 elevators, a staircase. I mean, they can come up from 3 different angles behind you, and you're trapped in a little room. So I don't recommend camping in that room. That's just not the smart thing to do. And yeah, so that's my tip on that, guys. But anyways, let's talk about these map packs as a whole. This is going to be a long game, so I got to find lots of talking points. Map packs as a whole, guys, I really like the map pack, especially compared to the Ascension map pack. The last map pack that came out, or First Strike, I guess that's what they called it. I like it a whole lot better because, for one, there's no Berlin Wall, and I despise Berlin Wall. What's funny too is Berlin Wall was the first map I liked. I was like, oh, doing the first play, you know, first impression videos. I'm like, oh, Berlin Wall, so much fun. I really like that map. Yeah, that was the only time I ever liked that map. That one game. Every game after that just caused me to hate it more and more and more. And the reason is just got so many camping spots. Like, there's always, even if you're playing a game on ground war where you got 9-on-9, at least 4 of the enemies are camping, which only leaves 5 guys running around, which isn't that fun for me. I mean, I'm a big rusher. I don't like camping, and I don't like campers. You know, I'm a big rusher. I'm not saying I hate those of you that camp. Go ahead. If that's your strategy, whatever. I mean, go play defensive. Whatever floats your boat. But I prefer to rush, and I'm good at rushing, and I really enjoy it. I get a lot of kills, and that's how I have my KD. You know, if anyone wonders, Anubis, how do you get your KD? Well, I am a pretty decent player. I play a lot, but I'm not saying that I'm sort of godly beast. All right. You know, the reason I got such a good KD and the reason why I get so many kills per game and all that jazz and why I have a high score per minute is because of the fact that I rush. It's because of the fact that I go around the map, and usually every game, whether or not I get a low amount of deaths or a high amount of deaths, I still get a lot of kills, and I still am towards the top of the leaderboard. You know, those challenges for being in the top 3 on your team, I usually get that, you know, in my first 100 games or less, you know, and that's like the challenge for, you know, 75 games and the top 3 players of your team. I get that in at least the first 100 games or less. You know, it's not hard for me to get that. And the only reason is because I rush and I play extremely aggressive. And as time goes on, look at that, saved my teammate's ass right there. That's what's up, man. I got your back. I got your back. As time goes on, you get better at whatever strategy you're doing. So I recommend for all you guys to rush. It's the funnest way. But enough prophesizing. Let's get back to these map pack talk. I definitely like the map packs better. All the map sizes are, you know, they're medium to large. None of them are really small, you know, so there's no Berlin walls that are epically large, and no stadiums which are, you know, on the smaller size. Although Stadium isn't that bad of a map. I enjoy Stadium. But these maps are also extremely detailed, which is my favorite thing about them. They all have really high detail. Every room has its own theme, and they stick to it. You know, every single room has its complete own theme. You know, the bathrooms got little water posters, and you know, the hotel has casino posters, and everything is extremely detailed, labeled. Everything. It's just amazing all the detail they put into this map pack, which I'm ecstatic about. I think it's awesome that they put that much detail into the map packs. And see, this is what I'm talking about, guys. You camp in this room, you're gonna get shot in the back. You gotta go into this room, get a couple kills, and get out of there. If you see that any of the red dots are anywhere near you, get out of there. Because that's just a death trap for anyone who's camping in it. I'm serious. Y'all get a few kills, but then you're gonna die, and that's not a way to build a high KD if you're trying to do that, or not a way to be a consistent player with all that jazz. But anyways, this game is somewhat getting to an end. This was a long game, mainly because the enemy team was camping so much and it was hard to find them. But I want to give a quick shout out to a video I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing another one of the questionnaire videos where you guys ask your questions. It can be anything. You know, what's my favorite band or my favorite song? You know, Call of Duty questions. You know, you can ask me what's my favorite gun now after I've played this game for 26 weeks. Yes, Black Ops has been out 26 weeks. I have kept track. Or you can ask me what's my favorite map to play on, all that jazz. Just ask me whatever questions you want. It can be gaming related, non-gaming related. We could talk about boobies. I don't care. Let's just any questions. I'll answer them. And leave those in the comment section down below so I can do the questionnaire episode. If you follow me on Facebook, you have the opportunity of getting your footage seen on YouTube. So just giving that a shout out right there. Those who follow me on Facebook, I will possibly upload your footage. So go follow me on Facebook. Link is down in the description to go check that out. And right here, I was scratching my eye, and I get killed. So I should have had 2 deaths this game instead of the 3. I felt like I was not happy about that, but you know, whatever. It's just not that big of a deal. It's still a good game. Nothing you can do about that. That's a big thing too, guys. If you don't grudge your deaths. That's in my opinion, one of the biggest problems that Call of Duty players have is they grudge their deaths. Every time they die, they get angry. I don't grudge my deaths. If I die for a reason that's not controlled by me, like the guy's camping, or I get shot by a noob tube, or I'm scratching my eye, like to me that's uncontrollable, and there's nothing I could have done to change that. Except for maybe not have eyes, but you know, can't really do that. But you know, don't be angry about your deaths. Be excited about your kills, and that's the best way to have a positive outlook while playing. Anyways, that's a pretty good game. 22-3, 7 KD right there on some hotel. I like the map. This is by far my one of my favorites of the new pack, and I hope you guys all enjoyed. Go merc something, beast it out. Please leave me your comments down below for the questionnaire episode, and follow me on Facebook if you want to get your footage seen. Peace.